We're just a few days away from WWE talents taking over Perth, Australia, specifically Optus Stadium, to put on 2 cage matches and more with a raucous stadium-filled crowd. So, what's going to happen? I don't fucking know. It hasn't happened yet. My time machine is in the repair shop. And boy, oh boy, the flux capacitor certainly costs a lot to repair, and I don't have the money right now, but I'm not asking for money for this fictitious time machine that I certainly don't have, not that you need to know about. Let's get to it. I'm John Rethlin with my WWE Elimination Chamber 2024 predictions. Let me know your predictions in the comments, please. 4 matches, and a Grayson Waller effect. So let's talk about the Grayson Waller effect with Cody Rhodes and Seth Pheasant Rollins. So here's what I think is going to happen with that. 1, Waller will get a big reaction. He will try to heel it up, but he won't be able to because he'll be thrilled to be in front of a raucous crowd of his home country people. I don't know why I tried to talk like that, because Australians don't talk like that. No human being talks like that. Nevertheless, Cody and Rollins, I think, are just going to do stuff to fill time. I think Theory's going to be there, and I think we're going to get an impromptu handicap or tag match where Theory and Waller bump and then lose. Why not? Because they only have 4 matches, and I don't care if the chamber matches go 40 to 45 minutes. We need more shit on this, because the other 2 matches are certainly not going to go that long. So I think we could get at least a handicap match, possibly a tag match where Seth doesn't have to do all that much, can do a couple things without hurting himself. Or we just get a bunch of talking to fill time. Regardless, it could be interesting for the crowd reactions alone. Hearing a stadium full of people cheer Cody Rhodes or Seth Pheasant Rollins, or both, will certainly be interesting. So let's talk about the Tag Team Championship match. Judgment Day of Priest and Balor against Bate and Dunn. Judgment Day wins easily. Why in the world would Bate and Dunn win? I mean, hey, if they do, okay. I just think if we're this close to WrestleMania, we're going to do some kind of fuck finish. JD and Dominic will certainly be involved. And maybe Bate and Dunn will have to get help. Maybe we'll end up having a multi-man match for the Tag Team Championships to get everybody on the card. That worked out for WrestleMania 20 with a triple threat involving a man making another man tap out while somebody was indisposed. Good thing the winner of that didn't try that method a little bit later. The dogs are in the enclosed pool area and the side garage door is open. Let's get back to the tag match. Yeah, Judgment Day wins. Rhea Ripley versus Crushinator Jax. I don't know if this is going to main event. I mean, it would be kind of cool for Rhea to get the main event in Australia, but Jax has no business going more than a couple minutes here. I'm sorry. She can't work. She can't talk. People say she's been better since she's come back. Well, she couldn't get much worse. Rhea needs to basically just drop her easily, like a bad sack of shit habit, and they need to either leave Nia in the Outback or just job Nia out after this. I'm sorry. Job her out. She is not benefiting the women's division at all. Rhea will get a big pop. I just hope she doesn't end up getting injured, because Nia is known for being very, very careless and stupid in and out of the ring, especially out of the ring. And maybe you put Nia against Jade if you want to bring Jade in for a WrestleMania spot. I don't know. Would have thought they might have done that based solely on what we saw at the Rumble, but Rhea is going to win. Please, for the love of God, Rhea win. So let's get to the men's Elimination Chamber match. Drew McIntyre, the only Raw superstar competing for a shot at the Raw Championship in this match. Randy Orton, Kevin Owens, Lashley, LA Knight, and Logan Paul rounded out. So yeah, that's one Raw superstar / wrestler competing against SmackDown superstars, numbering 5. 5 total for 6 people in the Elimination Chamber. 1 plus 5 equals 6. I know. Math. Woo! But yeah, for a shot at Seth Pheasant Rollins' championship, Drew's going to win. I think we're going to end up getting LA Knight and Logan Paul inadvertently, scrapping and building to a U.S. title match for Mania, I think is what we're going to end up getting. If we don't get that, I'll be amazed. We could end up getting another 4-way. We could end up getting a 6-man tag with Logan Paul's championship on the line. Something. There are a few directions they could go. There's one direction they could go. It's a story of my life, and I don't remember the rest of the words. So why the fuck would I remember anything about a One Direction song? So, Drew McIntyre will win, and maybe they find a way to insert Sammy in there, and we get another triple threat. There's going to be a lot of multi-man matches on this show, or on Mania, which we are only like 6 weeks away from Mania happening. They need to really start putting the pedal to the metal and building this stuff, because Roman versus Cody ain't going to be the only thing they can build that shit around. Drew wins, and then the women's Elimination Chamber match. Becky versus Bianca versus Liv versus Tiffany versus Naomi versus Raquel Rodriguez Gonzalez. Chiquita Banana, I don't know what the hell her name is anymore. The winner faces Rhea Ripley. If it is not Rhea Ripley and they dare to put the title on Nia Jax, they're idiots. Becky Lynch will win. But the most important thing is Liv is going to have a good showing, and Liv is going to eventually take the title off of Rhea, because I'm predicting right now Becky will not be the one to beat Rhea. Rhea will win, and Liv will beat Rhea either in France or in another, an event later in the summer. Possibly SummerSlam, but I don't know if they're going to be able to stretch it out that long. Raquel is there basically just to play the Diesel role, except with far less charisma. And I think that we're going to have some combination of Becky, Tiffany, and Naomi interacting to lead to something where it's going to be a big showing. Bianca versus Tiffany could be interesting. I think we're getting that interaction. And Naomi, teaming up with somebody to go after the tag titles perhaps, could be interesting. It's going to be weird to see how they slot them in. But hey, maybe, and I don't know, this is just a thought, that Grayson Waller effect, maybe they could have Andrade El Olio show up, and he could team up with Cody, and we could get that interaction between Theory and Waller. That being said, we're going to get some interesting matches going forward. Do you think that Jade is actually going to be on the Mania card? I think with how much they touted her and what they gave her in the Rumble, she probably should be. That being said, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Like, share, subscribe, Twitter handle in the description. I'm John Retlin. I'll see you soon.